believe in predictions. In 2010, when the World Cup party was held, do you still remember who was the phenomenal fortune teller? Yes, he was the octopus Paul, who was able to correctly predict 8 matches in the 2010 World Cup. Do you still know this figure? Or this? Even the cartoon The Simpsons can predict the future. Unmitigated, even 11 predictions have come true. In Indonesia itself, there are names of famous fortune tellers such as Mama Lauren and Ki Joko Bodo, even long before that there was a fortune teller from the archipelago, namely Prabu Jayabaya 1135-1159, who predicted the future state of the island of Java. On this occasion, the Heaven is My Land channel will raise a theme about who the Indonesian leader is said to be in Jayabaya's forecast. Please watch until the end of the video, and enjoy watching. Who is Jayabaya? Jayabaya was the king of Panjalu who ruled around 1135–1159 AD with the name of his Inhaseka title used being Sri Maharaja Sangmapanji Jayabaya Sri Warmswara Madhusudana Awataranindita Sutrisingha Parakrama Utunggadewa. Prabu Jayabaya's reign is considered the heyday of the Panjalu kingdom. His historical heritage is in the form of the Hantang inscription, 1135 AD, the Talan inscription, 1136 AD, and the Jepan inscription, 1144 AD, as well as the Kakawin Bharatayuddha, 1157 AD. Jayabaya's great name is recorded in the memory of the Javanese people, so that his name appears in Javanese literature during the Islamic Mataram era or afterwards as King Jayabaya. Examples of texts that allude to Jayabaya are the Babad Tanah Jawi and Surat Aji Pamasa. It is said that Jayabaya is the incarnation of Vishnu. His country is called Widarbha, whose capital is Mamanang. His father's name was Jendrayana, son of Udayana, son of Parakazit, son of Abhimanyu, son of Arjuna from the Pandawa family. Empress Jayabaya named Dwi Sara. Born from him Jayamijaya, Dwi Pramesti, Dwi Pramuni, and Dwi Sasanti. Jayamijaya brought down the kings of the land of Java, even up to Islamic Majapahit and Mataram. Meanwhile, Pramesti married Astradharma the king of Yawastina, giving birth to Angalingdharma the king of Malawapati. Jayabaya abdicated at an old age. He is told moksha in the village of Manang, Pagu district, Kediri Regency. The place where the shrine is sacred by local residents and is still crowded with visitors today. Prabu Jayabaya is a figure synonymous with predictions of the future of the archipelago. There are several manuscripts that contain Joyoboyo predictions, including the Pranatiwakaya fiber, and so on. It is told that Jayabaya gets an overview of the condition of the island of Java from the time it was filled by Aji Saka until the doomsday. It is not known with certainty who wrote Jayabaya's predictions. It was the custom of the people at that time to obey the words of great figures. So, the script writer also said that the prediction was the direct utterance of Prabu Jayabaya, a great king from Kediri. The great poet who is also a divination expert from Surakarta named Rangawarsita is often referred to as the author of the Jayabaya prophecy texts. However, Rangawarsita usually inserts his name in his writings, while Jayabaya's forecasts are generally anonymous. King Jayabaya's prediction. Jayabaya's prediction is a prediction about the state of the archipelago at some point in the future. In Jayabaya's prediction, it is said that a period full of disasters will come. The mountains will erupt, the earth will shake, the seas and rivers will overflow. This will be a time of suffering. The time of arbitrariness and indifference. When the cunning people rule, and the good people will be oppressed. However, after this most trying time, a new age will come, an age of splendor and glory. The golden age of the archipelago. And that new era will come after the coming of the Ratu Adil, or Satriya Piningit. Jayabaya's prediction was written hundreds of years ago, by a just and wise king in Kadiri. The king was named Prabu Jayabaya 1135–1159. His predictions seem to have hit and are still being watched by many people hundreds of years after his death. In excerpts from Bung Karno's speech, he also commented on this prediction. The rise and fall of civilization has actually been widely analyzed by scientists, even hundreds of years ago. Among them by Gibbon, Decline and Fall, 1776. Toynbee, through his book A Study of History, or Jared Diamond. In essence, humans or nations can change. Humans can forget, and vice versa can also learn. Nations can rise, be destroyed, and can also rise again. There are also many theories about special humans who come to bring change. In the world, these people are often called Prometheans, taken from the name of the Greek god Prometheus who gave fire, enlightenment, to humans. Toynbee named them creative minorities. But they are not just magical humans, but people who have tremendous power, namely the power of knowledge, and love for their nation, fellow human beings, and for their God. Jayabaya's forecast is indeed quite phenomenal. Many of his predictions can be interpreted close to the current situation. Among them, pay attention to the continuation of Bung Karno's speech. Satriya pining it, or people who care about their nation, have high knowledge, and have decided to do something about it. They, and only they, can fight the destruction, and finally revive civilization. In the Dark Ages, there were always people learning. Among many forgotten people, there are always good people. Even if only one person. Sometimes, the damage actually burns his soul to do something. Learn, fight, sacrifice. Like Soekarno, who saw his nation destroyed, or who saw his people trampled on. They then fought to save their nation. Promethean, Queen of Justice, who ushered in an age of goodness. If understood scientifically, Jayabaya's prediction states that humans and civilization can always rise, be destroyed, and rise again. And maybe because Jayabaya realizes that people can forget, he deliberately wrote this as a warning so people don't forget. And that is a sign of the wisdom of King Jayabaya. Maybe, this is also an encouragement to humans to always be big-hearted, optimistic. That even in the most difficult times, one day the age of consciousness, the age of great awakening, the golden age of the archipelago will finally come. Thus our discussion this time, in essence the pining at night is in the heart and soul of each of us, as well as in the heart and soul of all future Indonesian presidential candidates. If you want Jayabaya's prediction to come true, be aware and raise the heart and soul of a warrior that is in you as described by the Jayabaya prediction. Thank you, and see you in the next video.